Today I want to talk about something super important. Now, if you have been doing affiliate marketing for a long time, if you've been doing online marketing for a long time, you haven't quite make the income to replace your job, to achieve that financial freedom that you can have the freedom to choose when to work, how to work, and work at home, which is a huge tax write-off. As an employee, you don't have that tax advantage. As an employer, as somebody owning a business, you have so many different ways to write off taxes, right? See, it's about 6 p.m. Everybody's coming home. I'm actually going to the gym, right? So I have a choice for that. And today's topic is super important. In life, there's something called you getting really good at the wrong thing. That's a horrible thing to get into, because if you are 10x effort, but without the right strategy, without finding the right niche, in our case, is that you're going to be going to the opposite direction. Instead of become successful at something, you're going the 10x speed toward the other unwanted direction that we want to end up to. So today I'm going to talk about how do you do marketing research, and why it's very tedious, but why it's important that every one of us need to spend time before you invest your money for traffic, before you invest your money to be able to review a website, before you invest into a lot of things. If you direction and hit the right direction right now, you're pretty much wasting all the effort coming afterwards, right? So how do you do a very cool and comprehensive niche research, right? So and that is by using keywords, right? So what you want to do is find the evergreen niche. So I'm gonna give you a couple of evergreen niches being around on the time of the internet. So dating is a big one, huge one, right? There's a lot of people in dating niche, got it really huge. In fact, that's how I got online, because I was a nerd and I was looking for information how to, dating hot girls, right? So, and another great niche to get into is weight loss, right? So you have a PT for people doing personal training, stand for PT, and also a lot of online six-pack abs, those things. Or do you want to lose weight for the wedding, fitting that wedding dress, which is a sub niche of the weight loss niche, right? Maybe how to get six-packs for Asians, and you can narrow all that stuff down. Those are evergreen niches. It's been around, it's never gonna go away. Just everybody needs that. It's like if you open a restaurant, if you do a good job, you're probably not gonna go starving, because that's what human needs are, right? One of the top needs of a human is breathing, right? Breathing air in. The second need is food, right? You have to refuel your body, refuel your stomach when you feel hungry, right? That's a biological needs. And the next needs that you need, humanly need, is emotion needs, right? Relationship. That's why dating, quote unquote, that's a big niche. So you want to looking at the things that people absolutely needs type of a niche instead of luxury needs. What is luxury needs? Well, sports cars, right? So when economies goes down, there are going to be less and less people buying luxury, like diamond rings and luxury cars and big houses, all that great stuff. But they are going to necessarily spend money on, if they're renting a place, they have to pay the rent, or else they're going to be kicking out and have become homeless, right? They have to spend money on food, whether being grocery or eating out in the restaurant, because that's just our basic human needs. So I highly recommend that when you select niches, you want to go toward the necessities, not so much of the luxury items, okay? So that's a very important thing to follow. Now, when you're first starting out, if you type the keyword weight loss, you're not going to win that, because Fortune 500 company have a more budget, have more marketing people than you ever going to do. So if you're trying to ranking how to lose weight, even that, it's pretty much for small people like us, it's really impossible. So what I want you to do is actually looking into sub niches. So how do you find those sub niches, and what is the definition of sub niches? Sub niches are a category or specific niches under a big umbrella niche, which big niche, right? Big evergreen niche, right? So for example, let's taking losing weight for example as to explain this is that you know, how to losing weight fast to fitting in your wedding dress, right? So that's specifically targeted at the brides. They're probably gonna have the big day coming up, set up for the wedding days, and they're probably a little bit overweight. They want to fit in the dress they're gonna wear that one time they've been dreaming of since childhood. So so if you're targeting at that, you're gonna have a more chance to win, because it's easier to become the authority of a sub niche than a big giant niche. And it's actually very smart to competing where you can win, which is the principle I taught in my Zoo Warrior course, that you got to get in where you can fit in first, right? Then you can grow and expand. Once you master the bridal niche, then you can then master the other niche under the weight loss, or could totally go different direction to some other niche, you know. So you got to kind of find out where you can win, how fast can you rank. And so there, once you find, let's suppose you have some kind of idea what sub niche you want to get into, the next step you need to see is, are these people willing to spending money in that niche, right? Now this, if you're local, you own a local business, you want to look into open a local business, this applies to all the marketing is marketing. It doesn't matter it's online or offline, right? So you want to kind of looking at, is your competition, is there competition? You know, people think competition is a bad thing. It's actually not a bad thing. You rather have somebody else risk their money, resources, manpower to figure out if there's money in that niche, than you going there, going to obscure niches that nobody want to spend money and you end up losing lots of money. That's not good, right? That's not very smart. So if you see your competition is running ads in Google AdWords to competing for the keyword you want, the ranking on the sidebar, usually on the right hand sidebar, you're gonna see them. That's a really good sign. Now if you can track, hey, is this guy running just for one day? Is this guy running the ads for 1 week? Or is this guy running for months to months? If you see something that's running from month to month, you know there's money in that niche. Here's the reason why. It's not free to post those ads. It's not like a quick list, right? It's AdWords. You have to spend money. Now you can use this terminology. You can use this same concept, all right, and to look into your biggest traffic source. Okay, you can reverse click on those ads and reverse engineer the funnel. How do they advertising? Did they go straight to the blog, to the websites? Did they capture email addresses? If they capture email addresses, sign up for the email address. See, watch for the email sequence, okay? So that's one thing, to reverse engineer your competition and see if there's a way you can beat them. You have a very uniqueness that nobody else has. Number one is you. Nobody can delete you out of your life, right? Your marketing funnel, right? So that's very important that you know that. And so you got to study the funnel. You got to study if the ads being repetitively showing for a very long time. So if you see ads, you just every day, whether in Facebook, whether in AdWords, whether in YouTube, you keep seeing that ads popping at you, you know there is a money to be made in that niche. So that's a great confirmation. So, and one of the biggest thing to getting a niche is answer their biggest frustrations, the biggest needs in that market niche. So how do you find them? What the heck do you go find this biggest niche? Perhaps you can create a digital course about it, helping people solve that problem. Probably sometimes you can even creating a prototype solving problem. You see, being an entrepreneur, it's just a matter of solving problems, right? So I'm recording this video with my iPhone. That's actually attached to a car kit to make all this happen. And that guy solved me a problem, because you know, my biggest problem recording video in a car environment is the vibration as I drive it through a bumpy road. It's gonna be causing some vibrations, and that in video, that's pretty bad, right? You don't want to have shaky videos. So the guy has creating a car kit that I can put on my window and make stabilize. Actually can hold a big 4-pound camera, right? So that's a solution. That's the guy has figured out how to making the best solutions for all that. And so he created this product, and many people bought from Amazon. In fact, I found this thing from John Chow, which is another big Asian marketer, using this, right? So, so entrepreneurship is about solving problems. But you gotta have to find the right problem to target, right? Again, just go back to the what I say at the very beginning. It's really sad that you're getting really good at the wrong thing. So how do you find that? The best thing to find that is, number one, are there authority blogs on the internet that you can find? Well, one of the websites you want to go into is called BuzzSumo, right? BuzzSumo. That's where the social media posts, see how much followers, how much when somebody posts a post even viral, that's the best website to target them down. And I think you can use the free account and figure it out from there. And number two place is actually my favorite place. That's how I will go research if there is a niche that people are constantly engaging, are very passionate about it. And the third factor is that, are they willing to part money if you come up with the solutions, right? Whatever it is, the problem you're trying to help them solve, right? So I'm going to teach you about that in a minute. So is forms, right? So for internet marketing, there's you know, Sam Backer has a form called Backer form. There's a Warrior Plus form. That's how I got started. I go in there to learn a lot, massively back in the days, and whether being YouTube marketing, form marketing, blog marketing, Amazon marketing, every topic about internet marketing is in that form. So you want to have the focus on niche you're passionate about. For me, it's about videos, right? So from the get-go, from the first day, I can shoot videos for free just for passion wise. I post a lot of YouTube channel videos before I even started internet marketing. So so forums, it just, again, this thing takes time. You gotta learn. You know, you look at those threads, right? Somebody asks a questions, how many comments, how many people follow on that post. Look at those numbers. Generally, the bigger the number, that means the biggest audience. And you can cram down from, you know, Facebook marketing. You can narrow down to paid advertising Facebook marketing, to free Facebook group posting marketing, to all those. And if you see somebody start a because on Warrior Plus, I know you can join a membership within the forum to teach you about video marketing. I've seen that before, about video marketing membership. So that's a great sign. That means that people are willing to part money when you're doing when you, for example, figured out how to using YouTube ads, or how to ranking YouTube very fast. And the people are willing to pay, not just pay one time, but monthly fee for that. So there's a huge market for that. So there's a huge audience in there. So if you can figure out some way to out-market your competition and build better solutions than your competition, then that's a great way to get into. So I using Google AdWords, I look at YouTube, I look at Facebook, and I see, you know, what people are really into, and then I go to forum to make that confirmations, to make sure, hey, there are people passionate, engaging into this niche, to make that confirmation. So the third thing, before I dive into a niche and run all the advertising, building my email list, is make sure there is a the niche, whatever you want to get into, physical product or digital product, is that is you go to sites like Amazon, sites like you know, JVZoo, you go to sites like Marketplace, like ClickBank, make sure there are existing products, and you can see how many sales people are buying that product. So if you can see that, you are at the right place. If such software, such training being sold 500 copies, 1,000 copies, and looking at the marketplace, you usually have a top 10 sellers on that day. You kind of get a general idea whether or not, if you come out with a better solutions than the existing solutions, there's going to be a buyer. That's very important, because you can be the best salesperson, can be the best trainer. If you don't know how to if nobody want to buy your solutions in the past, there's not going to be a new buyer in the future neither. So if you see there's a people talking about your topic, about your niche passionately, and if you see there's a lot of people buying whether digital solutions or physical solutions, physical product solutions, you know that's a great niche to get into. So you're not going there totally blinding. So I'm driving to the garage right now. That's why I'm all dark. So hold on. All right. So it's just that simple. So so today, if you're watching this video right now, go ahead, find all the niches that you can find, and feel free to post all the niches you find right below this video. Comments if you want me to check it out to make sure, hey, if that's the right niche for you. So go do it right now and leave the comments right below this video and let me know what kind of niche you have find. I will tell you whether or not that's a good niche to get into. Make sure you show me some data, some statistics, and all that great stuff, so I can just scan it very fast to let you know if there is a profitable niche for you to get into. So stay tuned to my next video. I'm going to teach you exactly, once you find this profitable niche, what is the first thing you need to do before you do anything else. Again, this is your friend Han, and thanks for joining me on this episode of Learning with a Hand while I'm driving. Cheers.